Prepare for nerdgasm. Hey, what's up, Nerdgasm fans? Jerry here, aka Barnacles. This is going to be a weird unboxing because I already unboxed it. Long story short, my memory card ran out about 10 seconds into the video, and I sat here unboxing something for the ethereal for like several minutes before realizing it. So anyways, this is the box that it came in case you guys are looking for it. It's by Sylvania. It's called Mosaic Flexible Lighting. And it's basically these interconnectable LED strips, and they're really bright LEDs that you can configure for any color and any brightness. And you can chain them anywhere from 2 foot all the way up to 20 feet in a single run. And they come with double stick tape and everything on the back of them, so they're actually really, really easy to use. So this is what comes in the box. You get a remote control here that lets you go through the spectrum of lighting for red, green, and blue to get the color that you want. You can also do strobe effects, fade effects, flashing effects. You can make it brighter and you can make it dimmer. It also comes with these little interconnects. These allow you to connect the strips together with some space between them for going around corners. So if you have to go around a tight bend in a corner, you can put that in the corner between the two strips. So then it comes with this little guy right here. This is the transformer that converts the power to the LEDs and the IR transmitter, or the receiver rather, that the transmitter sends to. So you want to make sure that this is visible to the remote control wherever you place it. And the power supply that it comes with right here is 12 volts and 2 amps. So you could easily convert this little box to run off of your power supply in your computer if you want to do lighting. I'm sure you don't need that brick here. So let's go ahead and plug it in. It's actually really, really easy to use these. The strips themselves come in 2 foot segments. You can see like this. They're highly flexible. They come with the double stick on the back. And to hook them up, you just have to line up the pins. Now, you do have to line them up correctly because they will plug in backwards, but it's pretty easy to figure out. And you can plug, like here I have 4 strips plugged together to give you a total run of 8 feet. And to turn it on, you just plug it in the little power supply here, like so, and then turn it on. And its default program is it'll just cycle through the colors. See if we can get this kind of visible here for you guys. And you can turn them off, you can turn them on, you can cycle through a bunch of different colors, you can change the effects, you can do a flash effect. See where it just flips really quick between the colors. You can do the smooth transitions, strobing. See it'll strobe down and come up as another color. I guess it's staying white, but you can make it any color you want with that effect. You can do a fade effect, where it'll fade in really, really bright, and then fade to another color. You can do smooth, whatever that is. Alright, well that's not too smooth, but it'll flip between the colors. And then you can also play with the brightness. Well, I personally don't see any difference in the brightness, but apparently these will let you change the brightness. Okay, I don't know what I did there. Maybe that's the speed. Yeah, that's the speed of the effect. That's not the brightness. So my apologies, you can't adjust the brightness. These things are full brightness all the time, which actually makes sense because I haven't really seen variable LEDs before. So now that we got this on sitting here, this giant strip, let me go ahead and turn out the lights and let's see what this looks like. They are very bright. Just this one strip here, you can see is lighting the entire table. So I think that's actually really cool. They are incredibly bright LEDs. They are easy to use. They seem to be really responsive if you get the remote in the right. Of course, it doesn't do it now. Come on, there we go. On. You can change through the colors. The remote's a little bit finicky. That's really cool. So now on to the plans. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a strip along the top edge of the black border that I have on my wall behind my screens, and I'm hoping that the light will shine down kind of on the table, but the majority of it will go back into the room so it doesn't interfere with my monitors. And then I'll run it down the other side. And then if I have any strips left over, I'm going to put one under the front of the monitor right here, so that it can kind of light the desk in front of the keyboard. So all right, let's get this hooked up and see how it goes. All right, guys, I've got them installed. See along the black edge up there? And then down the wall. So now when I'm sitting here, they're out of my peripheral vision. but still cool as hell looking. And they light up the whole desktop. Like here, I'll give you an idea. Here, I'll turn them off. See how dark the room is? Turn them on. They actually light up the entire desktop. So they're very bright. They actually light up the entire room, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell with the camera because I have the ISO set for the studio lights, but you can see, you know, I'll turn them off. You see how much darker it is? So that's pretty cool. And I found out you can adjust the brightness, just some of the modes you can't. So when it's on white, see, I can turn the brightness down. That's all the way down. So if you just want, you know, and that way it's not really illuminating anything, it's just visible. So let's turn it back up. Crank it up. Crank it up so I can see my Minecraft. You can turn it red, green, blue, and then there's all different kinds of shades that you can select. And you can even do effects too. Like this is one of the effects. This is just flash. It just cycles through the colors. Or you can do this. It'll strobe. Just get bright and then get dim. For some reason strobe you have to do on white. I couldn't get it to work with other colors. And then you got flash. Or fade rather. Sorry, I can hardly see the buttons on this. And then you got this, which just cycles through the colors like Christmas lights. It's pretty darn cool. So now you can see me in frame to kind of get an idea of how bright the lights are. Do green, red, blue. The IR on the remote works pretty good too. I think I just had to wear the buttons in. It does two different shades, like a purple and a pink too, for you ladies. And then there's a button just for full on white, which is definitely the brightest out of all the colors. You can see it lights me up pretty good. So, and that's a total of, I believe I did 8 strips plus 3 from the other pack. So I've got 11 strips in this, and then I saved 1 strip for doing underneath the front monitor, which I'm going to do right now. Also, I'll give you guys a quick little example of how to stick these. They're actually really easy. They just got 3M double stick tape, and it's pretty good 3M double stick tape. These guys, I'm confident they're not going to fall. So you just grab the strip, peel it off, and it's ready to stick. And it's really that easy. I mean, it took me less than 5 minutes to put up that entire run. So, all right. So I decided I'm going to stick this one on the wall behind the center monitor, so that the light kind of shines down at the back along the desk and stuff and illuminates the back area. All right, I went ahead and mounted one of the strips under the front monitor because I just couldn't find another good place for it. So you can see it out of there, just shining light down on the desk. Just kind of get a little bit of a red glow. Turn it up to its max brightness. You see I can change the color. So I'll keep that one red, and then for the one on the wall up here, we'll keep that white. So now, from where I sit, I have light underneath the monitor, and I have light there. I'm going to do some tweaking on this one though, because as you can see on the camera, it just doesn't look that good. So next time I pull everything out, I'll find a better place for it. I might even put it under the desk, since I got the wiring neat under there now. Oh wow, I got magnifier on. Magnifier off. There we go, much better. So that's pretty much it. Really, really easy to install. Now I just got to find a better place for the power adapter, so I just got them plugged in the front here. So I'll relocate those underneath with the power strip so everything's nice and concealed. Hey guys, just one more thing. I just discovered something that I just caught it in time for it to make the video. I have a set of Logitech Z5500 speakers, and I use my remote to turn the volume up and down. Well, it turns out the up and down arrows actually send the same signals as 2 of the colors on the remote. So as you can see, when I turn the volume up and down, I cycle the color between pink and red, as you can clearly see in the video. So I haven't tried any of the other buttons. Let's see here. So switch into optical. Yeah, so switch into optical actually invoked one of the flashing effects. So pretty much all the IR signals that the Logitech Z5500 remote uses, which I'm guessing are probably common stereo signals, they interfere with this. So just know that could happen. You can always conceal the IR receiver on the lights and just leave them on all the time, or use a power strip to flip them on and off. But if you do use a remote, just be aware that the IR signals may get crossed, because I thought that was kind of funny that Logitech seems to use all the same signals as this, because this is Sylvania. But what are you going to do? There's probably a limited number of signals. So just figured I'd let you guys know that really quick here at the end of the video. I'm glad I caught it in time, because I was just throwing the video together when I went to turn the volume up, watching Jay Leno's Garage on YouTube, and the lights turned red, and I was like, that's weird. So anyways, the more you know, right? It's actually a really, really nice light, the white. And then I can just independently change them to whatever color I want. Well, guys, I hope this video gave you an nerdgasm. Yet another thing to add to the ever-growing man cave. Wow, that's messy over there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe. Please head over to the Facebook page and like it. I like talking to all you guys on there. And if you wouldn't mind, throw this video in your favorites if you enjoyed it and share it with your friends. Trying to grow that channel. All right, take it easy, guys. I look forward to reading your comments.